Hi guys, welcome back. This is Amalia from CraftyDreamsStudio. I am revisiting this shirt that I made the other day, and I thought I'd bring you along for it. I made this shirt for a family member, and they loved it, but they wanted the yellow. They asked me if I could make the yellow of the bee pop some more, like be deeper, and that is totally easy to do with our Chalk Couture transfers. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. So let's say you ink up a shirt and it looks great, but once the ink dries down, it's not as pronounced as you want it to be. That's not a problem. Remember how I said that the harder you press the ink into the fabric, the richer pigmentation you get of the color? Well, I thought it was great, and so did she, but she just wished it was a little bit more pigmented. So all you have to do is take your transfer and just line it back up. And believe me, this is so easy to do because you can see exactly where that, when you have it up close in front of you, you can see exactly where to line it up. And then all you have to do is press it back in place. See, I even lined up Queen Bee. Yep, there's letters and they're small, but it is still very easy to line up. Now I will have to wait for the bee to dry and then redo the crown, but that's not a problem. Like I said, these transfers are so easy to line back up if you want to go back and do a second pass. So let's get started. Here's my ink. As you know, whenever I do ink, you have to stir it, but I always stir it off to the side to make sure that I don't fumble it and drop anywhere I don't want there to be any. Okay, so I'm going to take, I'll use this one. I didn't tape off the areas like I did the first time, so I'm going to use this small squeegee that I've cut in half. See, so now all I have to do is give it another pass. It's that easy. And so now with a second coat, the color will be more vibrant. And since I know she wants it more vibrant, I am pressing harder. So that is another thing that I really love about Chalk Couture, is that it truly is customizable to what you want it to be. You want it to be very pronounced, very pigmented, then you can. If you do it and then you're like, you know what, I wish that were a bit brighter or a bit darker, you can layer the ink. Now our darker colors, like our blue and black, trust me, you will not need to do this. But since yellow is it's not as dark a color, you can definitely get variation. So pressing in, and as you can see, I am giving it several passes because now that I know, and do you notice I'm just using that same ink? Okay, now I'm doing cleanup, as I like to call it, which is just removing the extra ink. Okay, here we go. Now let's do the reveal. Oh, look at that. It is definitely a much deeper yellow. And I pressed it in nice and well, and look at that. It is very, very pronounced now, which is exactly what you wanted. So that came out perfect. Now I will have to let this dry completely, and then I can redo the crown. But I can go ahead and let me try to do the letters right now. And I say try because I'm going to have to hold it up right there so that it doesn't touch the tip of the bee. So let me see if I can manage that. Here we go. This time I'm going to take my smaller piece of squeegee. Now this is a small squeegee that's been cut in half, and then I cut it in half again. So it's like a fourth of the small squeegee. So here we go. Redoing the letters. Oops. Oh, I hope I didn't get it too close to the edge. A little bit more. I'm pressing it much harder now. Remember, the more you press, the deeper pigmentation that you get. And as you see, I am giving it several passes because this is how she wants it, which I can totally do. So here we go. Now taking off the extra so we can do the reveal. Okay, here we go. See how it's much more pronounced. And ta-da! I was able to customize that to exactly the way she wanted it. Now, I loved it the way it was originally, but like I said, people have different tastes. They like different things, and Chalk Couture lets you totally customize to who the project, to whoever you're making it for. Well, thanks again for stopping by and watching. Like I said, I'm going to let this completely dry, and then I'm going to redo the crown, and that'll be more pronounced as well. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the little bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Have a great day or night, wherever you're at.